what's going on? Guys, my name's Dynasty. Got for y'all today another Mortal Kombat 11 video. Of course, earlier today I got for you guys the MK11 story trailer that was just jam-packed with a bunch of characters finally getting officially revealed. So with that said, I figured, hey, let's do another Things You Missed video. Probably like 20 plus things, so hey, let's break this down, let's analyze this trailer, and let's get into it. So first things first, the first thing that you see in this brand new trailer is the, I guess you can say like the outpost in the Netherrealm that belongs to the new Deadly Alliance, Liu Kang and Kitana. Now, interestingly enough, this tower, this palace, appears to be being brought back to life by Chronica. Now, what I mean by that is the tower is being brought back through her sand particles. Now, shortly after you see the tower being brought back with the sand particles, you're gonna see that both Liu Kang and Kitana are standing outside this palace, this kingdom, this outpost, and there's just like this massive sandstorm taking place, and I think they're kind of in awe seeing Chronica use her sand powers to recreate this kingdom. So I'm not really too sure what the significance of this is, but it seems to be pretty damn important. Now, moving on to the second image here, you can see Skarlet and Erron Black. So yes, Erron Black is back, but more importantly, Skarlet has medium to long length hair in MK11. Now, everybody was freaking out initially back at the Mortal Kombat 11 reveal day because Skarlet had super duper short hair, but thankfully the Elder Gods listened to the community and she now has longer hair. Safe to say there's probably gonna be a bunch of hair options for Skarlet, so don't really know why we were freaking out too much, but yes, Skarlet has medium to long length hair coming back in MK11. Now, moving on to this third image here, I think one of the cooler things you get to see in the trailer is this image because we are back in the iconic Shao Kahn coliseum, except Shao Kahn is not sitting on his throne. He's actually to the left side of the groups. On the right side are the good guys, left appearing to be the bad guys, and right in front of Shao Kahn's throne, you can see if you look closely, we have Kountdown. So not really too sure what's going on here. There's also people sitting inside the stands, so I'm guessing that some massive battle will be taking place in the Coliseum between Chronica's guys on the left, good guys on the right. People are watching. Probably going to be an epic showdown. I think it's safe to assume that based on the trailer, we can also see here that Kountdown is siding with Raiden and the good guys inside the story mode. So yes, I cannot wait to see what exactly happens in this Coliseum, and I really do hope that this stage makes a comeback because it was my personal favorite dating back to Mortal Kombat 9. Moving on to the fourth image. Again, this image is going to be jam-packed because we see a grand total of 8 different characters all in one. However, all the way to the left, you're going to see D'Vorah is rocking her classic MKX attire. So yes, we have hooded D'Vorah making a comeback. Right next to Shao Kahn is our very first look at this all-new character called the Collector. This dude looks straight out of Avatar, the blue skin, looking super duper creepy. Also, behind Chronica on the right side, there is this mystery character with a hood standing in front of Garrus. We get a better look really soon, so let's move on to the fifth image here. Now, this fifth image, we get to see the Collector up close and personal, and the first thing you're gonna notice is, you know, this guy has not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4 arms. Yes, this brand new character is 4-armed, and he has red glowing eyes, clearly aligning himself with Chronica right next to Shao Kahn. This guy also allegedly is from the Chaos Realm. He blends in with Havoc, so I believe it. This guy looks extremely creepy, but there it is, confirmation that indeed he has 4 arms, which is, I think, super duper cool. Moving on to the sixth image right here, you can see a better look at the character standing right behind Chronica in the exact same setting. This character appears to be none other than Frost. Yes, Sub-Zero's protege is aligning herself with Chronica and the rest of the evil baddies in the MK11 story. If you look closely, you can see like a baby blue, white, silvery mask underneath the hood. Also, her arm also has some baby blue in there as well. So, not 110% confirmed to be Frost, but considering that she's one of the few characters that is inside the leak from a few days ago that was not showcased clearly in this trailer, I'm trying to think who else would this character be. Everything points to this being Frost. So yes, Frost appears to be the hooded character. Why is she wearing a hood? Is it because she is still bald? I really hope not, because her hairstyle back in MKX looks so damn sick. Now moving on to the 7th image, nothing too crazy going on here, but we get to see Jade. Yes, not a Revenant version of Jade, but just regular Jade running away from a group of Tarkatans. Guy on the left looks exactly like an evil Ninja Turtle mixed with Shredder. Sad to say it, but the Tarkatans are still big bads. Baraka is not helping out the good guys from all accounts. But there you go, Jade inside the Tarkatan camp being chased by a group of Tarkatans. Now moving on to another very interesting part of the trailer, the 8th image here, is 4 monks being hung by a noose with like this green aura wrapped around them. And this green aura made me think clearly this has to be either Ermac or Shang Tsung. You can see their bodies are also like decomposing, decaying, like they're losing their soul. If I was a betting man, I'd say this is probably a reference to Shang Tsung, but I could be wrong. I don't know. The Nethership is confirmed to be a stage in this game, and back inside the 3D era of games, inside the Nethership, levitating, or not levitating, but hanging from the ceiling of the ship, we get to see monks dressed just like this, also on that level, that arena. So maybe it's just a glimpse of the Nethership. We really don't know, but with all that green mist, all that green aura, I think it's safe to say it's either Ermac or Shang Tsung, and of course, Shang Tsung is allegedly part of that leaked roster, which appears to be all but true at this point. So yes, number 8, got for you guys, nice little reference to what I believe is Shang Tsung. Moving on to something else you may or may not have seen inside the story trailer for MK11. We get to see the interaction between old school Johnny Cage talking to current day Johnny. And when old school Johnny is sitting on this computer chair in the background, we get to see he's looking up something on the computer. Now, if you look closely, it turns out that young Johnny is curious about his future self, so he goes ahead, searches up IMDb, Wikipedia, looking into what his future is. So if you look closely, you can see it's like a website pretty much giving you a biography of Johnny Cage, and if you look really close, there's even some Mortal Kombat X renders of Johnny on there as well. So a pretty funny thing to see Johnny Cage from the past kind of interested in the future of himself. So I figured, hey, let's do a Google search, see what's going on. So there you go. I thought this was really cool. Moving on to the next image though, it's a picture of Shao Kahn alongside a bunch of Outworld warriors, and there's nothing really too crazy going on in this image other than just me saying, hey, check out these warriors. Safe to say that these guys are so cool looking. Any of these potentially could have been in-game characters. Obviously they're not, but I just think that they look so damn cool. Kodokan vibes coming everywhere. Now moving on to this next image, you're gonna see an elder god giving advice to good guy Raiden. Now interestingly enough, this elder god appears to maybe be a new female character we saw in the leak from last week by the name of Centurion. And the reason why I say that is because inside the leak roster, we get to see like a green glowing female character with long hair. On top of her hair, there's like what I thought was maybe like vines, kind of like some poison ivy stuff going on. But maybe it's not vines, maybe it's not leaves, maybe it's like these pieces of rock that we also see alongside the hair of this elder god. So this may be Centurion, time will tell, but just keep this of note because whoever this is, they gotta be pretty damn important. This elder god is singled out and really is the one giving Raiden the advice to defeat Chronica. Moving on to the next image though. This image is something I've not seen anybody discuss, and I don't understand why because it's pretty damn interesting. So again, it's dealing with Raiden. Now Raiden is electrocuting whatever this thing is. Now at first glance it looks like probably just another lackey, just a regular, you know, random NPC character, not really important. But then again, if you look closely, it kind of looks like they're rocking Shao Kahn's helmet. Obviously the skin is pale, and if you look closely at the arms, more particularly the hands, those hands remind me of almost a lizard, a reptile if you will. Got me reminiscing of none other than the Dragon King Onaga. Now obviously this is not Onaga, but whoever this is, I wonder why they're rocking this really weird helmet that, you know, appears to maybe be Shao Kahn's helmet. Again, it's really hard to tell based on the angle, but I don't know. I figured it's something of note. Maybe you guys can look closer at this than I can, but I really want to know who this character is because they have like a reptilian hand, but a human body, and if you look closely, it's almost 100% like Shao Kahn's helmet. So whoever this is, Raiden has something against them. I don't think it's just like a random Oni, so let me know if you guys know any information about this character. Moving on to the 13th image though, just a quick picture of the Spec Ops guys, Raiden, Old Man Johnny, Sonya, and Cassie, looking at the kingdom, the tower, the outpost inside the Netherrealm that belongs to Kitana and Liu Kang. They're plotting to destroy the stronghold in the Netherrealm. So again, probably a gigantic major plot inside the MK11 story is to go ahead and invade the Netherrealm and destroy this outpost. Moving on to the 14th image here, 14th thing that you may or may not have seen inside the trailer. This guy right here that is creeping behind this piece of wood. Now, initially I was like, man, is that a scar on his forehead? Could this be Sub-Zero? Then I was like, maybe this is like a young version of Jax. But if you look closely, it's crazy because I think we got this debunked. I honestly do think this is none other than Hanzo Hasashi Scorpion himself, because this is the exact same hairstyle, the exact same skin tone, the exact same eye color, and even the exact same wrinkles that Hanzo Hasashi has on his forehead. So I'm pretty sure this is just Scorpion like creeping on like something going on in the story mode. So I really wouldn't think too much of it. I could be wrong. People were saying maybe it's Shang Tsung, maybe it's a new character, but honestly, I do think this has to be Scorpion because if you look closely, it's not a scar and it looks really close to the Hanzo Hasashi you're gonna see in this next picture right here. So you're gonna see Hanzo fighting against his OG Scorpion self. This is probably gonna be one of the coolest things we ever see in Mortal Kombat history. This cinematic between OG Scorpion and Hanzo is going to be just memorable. I cannot wait to see this. It was only inside the trailer for like a second, so I'm stoked. Chances are you probably are too. I cannot wait to see this battle in action. Moving on to number 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. I'm not too sure what number this is. I think it's like 16. This image here is a picture of the Netherrealm Tower, the fortress being destroyed, exploded, going into ruin. So safe to say the Spec Ops guys, the good guys, destroyed what they were aiming for. So again, probably a gigantic plot inside the story mode that got spoiled kind of sort of in the trailer. So there you go. Victory for the good guys. Moving on to number 17 though, inside the very ending of the trailer, we get to see Erron Black perform his fatality against my boy Sub-Zero. Now crazily enough, he shoots both of these coins. The bullet recoils, ricochets off these coins into Sub-Zero's face. But if you look closely for that split second before the coins get hit by the bullets, you can see on the coin itself, on one side is Shao Kahn's face, and on the other side is the classic Mortal Kombat dragon logo. So attention to detail. These coins are probably like Outworld currency. I mean, Erron Black is always just doing bounties in Outworld, so it does make sense. I thought this was super duper cool. Netherrealm, big thumbs up from your boy. Moving on to number 18, speaking of Erron Black, here's Erron Black unmasked. Yeah, the only way back at MKX to see this man unmasked was by using a PC mod, but thankfully, with the customization options in MK11, you can see this sexy cowboy without a mask whenever you want. Making our way to the 19th image here on this video of like 20 plus things you missed from the story trailer of MK11. In case you somehow missed this, all these OG characters from the original timeline, they're coming back obviously through Chronica, and she's using like these tornadoes made of sand, and they kind of just appear out of the sand and boom, they're inside the current timeline. So in case you're wondering how they're getting here, it's through these sand tornadoes. Just here to clarify, that's how Kano got here and everyone else. Finally, last but certainly not least, here is an image of Cabal and Jade at the number 20 spot. We haven't seen this duo together since Mortal Kombat 9. It's been almost a decade, so I figured, hey, this is cool because it's the first time we're going to see both these Revenants together. And there you go, just very quickly, trying to give you guys some highlights of the trailer that you might have missed. Of course, I probably missed a few myself, so if I missed anything, be sure to let me know in the comments section below. Me personally, my favorite from this entire list has to be the Outworld currency. Seeing those monks being hung, that sounds so morbid, but seeing that's probably as a reference to Shang Tsung or Ermac has me stoked. And what do you guys think of all this that was mentioned? Of course, if you did enjoy the video, please take 1 second, drop a like on it, subscribe for some more MK11 content, Kombat Cast taking place right now today. Till next time, though, I've been your host. I've been Dynasty. You guys, please take care, stay safe, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.
Cold as ice. Free.